Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Marianne Bimler and Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. There's Christine, Mrs. Gilm Farms, and thank you. I see a lot of happy birthdays, and thank you very much to all of you, and thank you for all coming in. Got Let's Trade Paint, and there's Heather Landskron and Arlene. There's Rebecca Touched by Yarn, James Hall, and DJ Turnaroo, Our Louisiana Life, Petite River Homestead. There's Bowen. Good evening, Bowen. There's Evelyn and Leanne Gunther. Old Man King Homestead. Now he's on after me at the 10 o'clock Central Hour. And Barbara Hopkins. So, Dexter, why are you so far away? In here. Oh, Troy Sutton is in here. So this is an open mic, everybody. The link is in the chat, in the top of the chat. There's Heard That Outdoors. And so we just had a week catching up on some stuff. The barn where the car crashed to it is about 90% done. There's a couple of things we're actually going to do to it that had never been done to it yet. So I guess I'm glad I didn't put flooring on the plywood floor at that point, because now we can go get some new stuff. Let's see. There's Rebel at Heart. That's Kelly. Update on Dexter. Dexter's doing really good. A lot more observant and ambitious about going outside and getting excited about stuff. Yeah, he's getting there. He's really getting there. I think he's got a little ways more to go still. He is part Chihuahua, but he does have those very nervous moments. Hiking with Jackie Boy. Good evening. Did I miss anybody? I guess I didn't. It's kind of been a simple week, so I don't really have a whole lot to report. If any of you want to come up in the chat or in the basement or up on panel, tell us about your week if it's more exciting than mine. There's Ace and Lynn the Okie. Did anybody else see Pretty in Pooches? Speaking of the devil, I didn't even get it out of my mouth. I was just about to say something about you. Can you? Yeah, I was gonna say everybody go see Pretty in Pooches live with the Bonehead.
Yeah, Bonehead made his appearance tonight. How are you doing, Brian?
Good, and yourself?
Thank you. Good. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Well, you betcha. But yeah, I thought, man, I went on Justin's live last night with him, and I even told him, I said, well, I'm going to make a appearance with Brian tonight. Awesome. So I wanted to come up because it's been a while.
Yes. Always a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you're doing well, and I hope Papa's doing well, and Pretty and Pooch are doing pretty good. But yeah, it's a fun time for me to be able to get out and enjoy your company too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you working this week?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's end of the month, so I'm kind of caught up with everything, and everything's hopefully, of course, I'll be picking it up here pretty soon. End of year, but it's good right now. I'm refreshed from being off. I'm ready to take more time off, but can't wait for Thanksgiving. I'm ready to eat. Hey, Randy.
I'm ready.
Howdy, everybody.
In fact, I'm gonna go raid something as soon as this live is over, I think.
Oh yeah. I Pretty and Pooch have a routine on Wednesday nights. We usually get a hold of Chick-fil-A. Because I'll stop when I stop and get our teas. Chick-fil-A's down the road. That way we don't really have to mess with nothing as we get ready to come up on our live. So, but that was what, 4 or 5 hours ago. So yeah, Pooch is needing to put something else on his gut before he goes to bed.
I forgot what I was going to say.
That and I need some calm down.
Oh, we have Adventure Awaits. That's my buddy. We go hiking. You guys all know that. He's in here. He is always in here, but he's always hiding too. He'll say hi and then that's it. Although that's three comments. He's starting to step it up.
Go.
And there was somebody else I saw I wanted to acknowledge. Who was it that came in just recently? I see I got another person in the basement that we got to bring up. You'll like that one.
Okay.
You two are a good combo.
There he is. Hey, Johnny.
Hey. How's everybody doing?
How you doing, Johnny?
I'm doing well, Brian.
How's hunting going? Or setting up for hunting or hunting?
Well, right now it's I was gone all day. I wasn't in any of the other lives today because I've just got in, and I'm washing things and I'm getting showered up and I'm getting ready to head back out again. So, but anyway, that's how hunting's going right now. I have had many opportunities. It's just I'm really picky. So, happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Brian! Happy birthday to you!
You got the radio playing over here. Happy birthday! 54. My goodness.
Yeah.
54. To be 54 again, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but every time you hit the 5 mark, that's where it goes downhill for you.
Are you saying the check engine light starts coming on? Mine started flickering about 50. Now it's solidly on, I think. Solidly.
That's when you got to take the dash panel, instrument panel out, and then you take the pliers and you go.
Put some black tape over it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Just put some black tape over it.
No, you bust that bulb.
Bust that bulb out. Hey, Bobby. Hey,
at the last truck I bought a 1997 Ford Flare truck, and I wanted to restore it and everything. I got rid of it probably at the beginning of when I started with this YouTube channel, and I have a video for that, and I never even put it out. And
what year was that truck?
A 97.
Yeah, that was white one, wasn't it?
No, it was black. And
a new truck like that.
I went to go have that. It was a nice look. I was gonna completely fix it up because I did that with a 1980 truck when I was in my early 20s. Yeah. And I went to go have it inspected, and the light wasn't coming on for what was it? It wasn't registering in the where the diagnostics or whatever. And he said, your light, it shows that your engine light is on, but it's not on in the dash. And when I took that sucker apart, somebody had smashed.
Uh-oh.
The bulb in there.
So
you
Trey said his check engine light come on at 45. Now, come on now, Trey.
So I tried to put up with it for a while, try to figure out how I was going to solve the problem. And I just said, I'm too old for this crap. And I towed that sucker out the front and sold it pretty much for what I paid for it.
Hey, that's all that matters. You got some good years out of it, hopefully.
I never even got it on the road.
Oh, okay.
I drove it home, and
Yeah.
I drove it to get it inspected, and that was it.
I saw Dream said hello earlier. I was going to say hello to Dream. And there's Red Dirt Rooster Road. Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
66, the light goes out. They all go out. Don't worry, y'all. 66, the light goes out. They all go out.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say is every time you hit 45, 55, 65, every time you hit the 5, it's like boom, it flies to the next decade.
That's true.
I'm only 58 and I feel it.
So, Randy, that means 70's coming right up. You're at 66. I mean, 70 is just, might as well be 70 years old now.
Right?
You know, I don't care. Just as long as I'm good with the Lord.
Yep.
Amen to
As
that.
long as I'm good with the Lord by the time I get there.
Right.
Absolutely.
I definitely got some work to do on that.
So we got storms coming. We haven't had any rain whatsoever since the first week in August, and it's a dust bowl out here. I mean, there's nothing green. Hadn't been anything green as far as grass for a long time. Been feeding cows for a long time now, but but they're saying we're going to get we're getting into a rainy pattern. So our first rain would be tonight. But ahead of that is all the fires. And if you guys don't know, Tony and Angie of Our Cabin in the Woods last night, they were evacuated from their home in Oklahoma because of the fires that were coming. And luckily, they stopped the fire within a mile of their home. They got it got stopped. The fire department stopped it, and they were safe. But fires here are, with these 35, 40 mile an hour winds we got going on, they're just horrible at this time.
Picking them up more.
Yep. So hopefully the rain will come through and extinguish all that stuff, wet everything down to where we're a little bit safer. And folks, don't throw your butts out the window. That's what's causing all these fires.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
You toss them out, they get on the side of the road, the wind hits them, and next thing you know, you got a fire and it just races. So
They sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get some of that rain. We're expecting to get some here in the next couple hours overnight. So
yeah,
we're needing it just as bad down here as well.
Yeah. So is Angie in here? There she is. Praise the Lord. Thank you for all the prayers. One more mile, everything gone. Right. Y'all within a mile of them. So when I found out last night, I was actually up on a mountain. I had at our camp, where our camp is, I have no phone reception whatsoever, and no cellular, no nothing. But I had driven down to the top of one of our mountains down there just to check some trail camera, because I got cellular trail cameras up on the tops of these mountains around. And I was checking them last night, and I saw that they had been evacuated whenever I got there. And so I called Tony last night to talk to him about it. If you're hauling a trailer, secure your chains. Exactly. And then, trains cause a lot of fires. Where there's trains at, don't drive on a flat. Catalytic converters parked in tall grass. I noticed one guy this year already. He was out checking his deer feeder. He drove out into the field, parked his truck, walked over to his deer feeder, turned around to see his truck engulfed in flames, and then the fire raced from there. He had to run from the fire. So
there's got to be hundreds and hundreds of opportunities for that to happen with people being farmers and driving out in their fields and stuff.
yeah, baling hay.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I never
William,
even
that
thought
happened.
that's a scary thought.
That happened to a friend of
You're
mine
welcome,
too, a
Andy.
year or so back, that out there feeding horses and throwing hay, and his truck caught a blaze too from the catalytic converter.
yeah, I mean that catalytic converter gets extremely hot underneath there. It's got those what they call precious metals inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
so it actually gets hotter than normal exhaust system stuff, and it will catch something on fire. I mean, if you lay grass against it long enough, it'll burn.
Will.
So yep, James Hall raced for 30 years, and every week a fire started by racers dragging chains. What was your? Oh, the trailers. I guess the trailers with the race cars.
Arching. Yep.
Yep.
Who would have thunk that? I never even thought about that.
What, dragging chains?
Oh yeah.
Any of those things that we were talking about, dragon chains.
Yeah. Mowing your yard. You can start a fire mowing.
Blade hit a rock.
If
Blade
your
hit a
grass
rock.
is dead, you shouldn't be mowing. Pooch.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you what, it was so bad. I've got some tall weeds here. They're dead. I mean, everything's dead. And I was thinking about brush hogging it. And then I thought, no, I better stay out of there with that brush hog. Because there is a lot of flint rock up here. And all I have to do is spark one. And you can't put it out. I mean,
No.
if it starts in this 35 and 40 mile an hour wind, you cannot put it out.
Sure can't.
Pooch, you got to put a short out about mowing your dust.
My dust. Yeah.
Were you mowing dust? Pooch?
I was a couple
One of
years
the-
ago.
One of the first videos I ever, well, maybe after like a while of knowing him, he put this video out, and actually he came in and did his live that night. So it must have been once he started doing the Wednesday night, and he had dust all over him. But then he puts the video out probably the day before that or after it, and it's out there in this tornado with dust and water.
I had granny beads all around too.
Yeah, that you need to. I don't when it's really dry. I don't, even if the grass is kind of tall, I don't like to get out there and just cover myself in dirt
Ugh.
trying to mow.
I don't either, but it needed it. It was bad. You know, you can mow, and then a few days later, you got these long, tall weeds that start sprouting up, and they grow real quick. And I just I got to go cut them things. And so I was cutting dust more than anything.
Prayers for Heather's friend's dad.
Yep.
Everybody pray for Heather's friend's dad.
Yep.
Get on that.
Done. So you're going back out here in a bit, Johnny?
Well, actually, what I'm going to do is we got a north breeze. Well, it's getting ready to turn around. It's not here yet, but we're going to have a northwest. That means I can hunt here at home tomorrow. So I'm going to hunt here tomorrow, and then I'm going to pack up and head out again. But like I said, I just got in a few minutes ago. I missed everybody's live tonight. I apologize for that, but there's always replay.
Oh yeah.
And if I'm missing a lot of lives right now, if you don't see Gillum Farms in your live or anything like that, don't hold it against me, because I'm not around right now. I'm out of pocket. I'm way down there in the mountains, southern Cherokee County. So anyway.
Well, you missed a good one with Pretty and Pooch. We were in costume.
Well, Christine told me about it. I was talking to her on the phone. She said she said you guys were in costume.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Although I about sweated to death under that mask, but
Pretty stayed in character though.
Pretty stayed in character, she said.
she did. She stayed in character for sure.
Yeah.
It was
Jim
good.
Costello, hypnotist.
Watching the weather. Yeah.
Yeah, we hunting, James. That's right. We hunting. So
I haven't been hunting in years. I
tell you
don't
what.
know. I just never really got into being a hunter. So I've been hunting, but I just it never caught on with me.
Yeah. I'm one of them people who I'll live it. I mean, I'll live it.
Yeah.
Ask her. She's a hunting season widow right there.
That's why I used to hunt. But
You still hunt.
yeah, I still hunt. Wow.
Tim Costello is in here, and he's his channel is Leopard Leatherworks. He was on my live last week, so you might want to go check out his channel.
Yeah, he says he can't join the open mic. I don't know if he's trying to get in or what.
He can't join it.
Well, it says can't join the open mic.
It might be that he can't tonight.
Gotcha.
Well, that's fine. I appreciated him coming up last week. That was cool.
Yeah, Bobby, it could get crazy tonight. Hey, Bobby, did you check out my video of on the other channel on the Gillum Farms Outdoors and More, where I went down to Salisaw to it's called Willsie's Outlaw Dragway now, and I took the GTO down there the other day and did some grudge racing. I figured you'd get a kick out of that.
Oh, that's right. He's in Tim Costello's in Oklahoma, and he's really concerned about his weather.
Hey, Julie.
Well,
Yep. Hey, Julie.
you stay safe.
Thank you, Bobby.
They're getting hammered right now. Oh,
Yeah, and it's coming this way. It's headed toward us because Oklahoma City is west, actually southwest of us. And it's
Yeah, you could
rolling
actually
up
hear
pretty good.
You could hear the thunder going on in Mike and Terry's live.
Mhm.
Hear it.
wow.
They say about midnight's when it's going to hit us. And it's, way I understand it, it's increasing as it's coming east. So
Low down on our weather, just so I can be aware. I know we got some coming, but I haven't watched the radar any.
yeah, Angie, you guys do need the rain. And Sean says it's raining there where he is. He is in Adair, Oklahoma, and it's raining there. So you just, I know Brian. You probably get rain up in New York, don't you?
From the other day. Yeah, we've been getting it a little bit. It's a nice even spread of it.
Yeah, I figured that. I've watched some videos of people up there in New York, and it seems like, drought just isn't as much of an issue for them. As much, I'm not going to say they don't ever have it. I'm going to say as much of an issue for is here in Oklahoma and Texas, Kansas. Have it
Early 2000, right at the turn of the 2000, we had some really severe droughting for a couple of years there. But no, it isn't typical. I mean, when we get droughting, it's usually the grass around the edges of the driveways and everything gets really, really dry, and we don't mow for weeks. But not like what you're talking about, for sure. Here's Thunderstick Homestead.
Hey, Bowen.
Hey, Bowen.
What's y'all know? How y'all doing?
Oh, just trying to make it.
Yep.
Trying to make the deer stand more likely.
Well, when do you guys start getting better weather and rainy seasons and stuff like that? When does it start?
About a month ago, I think. That's when we normally do.
Oh,
Not this year.
It looks like we're going to get it around 2 and 3 a.m.s when it's coming in around here.
Oh,
I think it
yeah.
was 75 degrees here today. That's
Well, I think we were 81 over here today. But that's better because it was 90 the day before yesterday and 86 yesterday.
So how many months of blistering heat have you guys had? And we're going to have a couple of months of winter and everybody's like,
well, let's see. You were here in April and it wasn't that bad, right? You were here in April. It wasn't that bad.
no, but in May it's going to be.
Yeah, in May we got hot, and then May, June, July, August, September, October. So we're hoping by November. But what's really weird is tomorrow it's only supposed to be like 61 for a high tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah, after coming off of 81 for a high today and 61 tomorrow.
Heck yeah.
You betcha I'm going to be up in a tree.
It's a good thing
Yeah.
I didn't go to Pinecone Fest because everybody's hunkered away in their RVs, and I would have been out there roasting it.
No, we
So-
wouldn't. We were in our RV at night. We weren't in it during the day.
So they're moving over this way, Johnny. The deer.
Oh,
Yeah, they're moving here. 'Cause it's
Oh,
already
yeah?
got cold.
Yeah.
It ain't cold, but it's already turned over here. So
Yeah.
they're on their feet.
Well, that's good.
They ain't quite daylighting, but they on their feet.
have a
I
good
got
night,
trail
Joe.
cameras. You what, Brian?
I said have a good night to Joe Jacobson because he's leaving.
Good night,
yeah.
Joe.
Not Joe. It looks like it'll be next week before we get the cooler weather coming this way.
Oh yeah. You're
I'm-
not going to catch any with this.
No, we're going to be up in the 80s still. 75 tomorrow, 78 Friday, 79 Saturday, 80, and then Monday is when it starts getting back in the upper 70s, and Thursday will be in the upper 60s.
Hey,
Yeah.
blind date.
Next Thursday or tomorrow? Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Okay, tomorrow we're going to be 61 for a high, and we can hardly wait.
Man, I can't wait.
Like I said, there's a blind date, Julie.
She just subscribed.
Blind date.
Blind date, Julie.
Well, thank you.
Check out her channel with the deer feeders and stuff like that. Got all her little critters coming around. She's trying to do that. What was it? What was that person? Was it Alice in Wonderland? Whoever it was that has all them butterflies and bluebirds
Snow
flying around them.
Oh God. So, all right, you know what? So John started. So I live in a neighborhood of Snow White ladies,
Yeah.
and oh my gosh, the deer are horrible. I can't do nothing about them. Johnny, they literally have troughs. One lady out here has a literal trough that I don't know what she put in, but she feeding the deer. My neighbor across the road feeds the deer. Oh my God, they all think they're like Snow White. But anyway, yeah.
Julie, you need to get some pictures that right there on your little trail camera.
Ooh.
This was just a couple of days ago on mine.
Wow. Holy
There's
crap.
Well, I need some bear claws. I'm just saying.
There's pretty. Yep.
Good evening, Tish.
Even Tish.
He's out of Joe Cool mode now.
And thank you for the happy
But
birthday.
I don't know if I said it. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't, Julie. It wouldn't be fun at all because if you got that on your trail camera, your feeder would be laying on the ground all broke into pieces, and all your critters that's around there, they would scatter.
Right?
They're not fun. Just imagine a raccoon, only way bigger and more destructive. That's what bears are.
I was going to ask you about that, Christine. She said, Johnny, stay out of the freestand. I said, what's a freestand? That's something I don't know about. Tree stand.
£300 raccoon.
Yeah, and bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down there, I think you'd go over 300.
Look
See,
at
our bears average out about 175, 200.
Do what?
Our bears,
Yeah,
they don't hardly make 300.
yeah.
They're smaller out this way.
I'll tell you what, they get big here because there's no season on them. That's one thing. So they eat.
Yeah,
They go
our
around
bears-
from feeder to deer feeder, and they eat everything there, and tear the feeders down, and they get big. Doing that.
Well, we got dog season.
do they
They're
come
not
up around
around.
your house?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we've got them. We had. I don't know if you heard the story about Christine's crock pot full of chili that they got off the back porch.
Oh no,
I
I
heard
didn't.
about that.
We
I heard about it.
we went to the 10 killer meetup back in in April. When we got home, Christine had some chili left over from the little chili cook-off thing that we had, and she set the crock pot on the back porch, and it has a locking lid on it, and she forgot about it. And that night the bears came up and got the crock pot and drug it out there in the edge of the woods out there, and ripped the lid off of it, and had the chili out of it.
I got one.
I did not see your message yet. I'll look for it.
I got one. So, a lot of y'all know I was sick earlier in the year. When I was in the hospital, the neighbors had made like a casserole or something. I don't know. I wasn't around. I was in the hospital. Well, a story is they left it on the back porch. The porch that nobody uses. Well, one night, my mom let the dog out. And the dog found it. Well, my mom, and nothing against her, she doesn't, watch her when it goes out. Anyhow, she realized it had been a minute since she had seen the dog. She goes out there and trying to start hollering for him. Looks something down the road. Like goes up down the road. Internet gown. And comes back, and when she's coming back, obviously the porch light's on. Because the dog is back there. And she saw him back there eating that lasagna. And that's why he didn't come when she was hollering. Because he was all in the lasagna. So, yeah. Needless to say, that didn't end well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't end well.
Tony says he's never had bear, but he sure would try it.
I
You
had
know,
bear the other night. I had it the other night.
yeah. I've had bear. I'm not a fan.
What does it taste like?
Yeah, I think Angie described it pretty well right there.
See, I don't know. Y'all must
It's
not
greasy.
have gotten all the fat out, or y'all didn't cook it right. Well, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. But you gotta get all the fat out of it. Like you can't. And it's fatty. So you gotta take it to like 175 degrees, 165, and slow cook it. But it's hot. It ain't bad.
Is it greasier than duck?
Yeah.
See, bear meat, the grease on bear, the best way I can describe it is it'll coat the roof of your mouth
Ugh.
whenever you and you're sitting there the whole time going trying to get that off the roof of your mouth, and
That's why you gotta slow cook it to get that out.
Yeah, it's pretty greasy.
But yeah,
I see a lot of green faces.
Yeah, me too.
But like I said, over here we got dog season. Well, bear season. But we run with dogs.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're big raccoon.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we figured out how to eat bear.
Yeah.
So yeah, it ain't that bad.
Yeah, I'm sure they're just like anything else, and a lot of it depends upon what they've been eating. Like I'll tell you something that is really nasty, and that's pronghorn antelope killed off sagebrush. That is nasty. So, but if you kill pronghorn that's been in wheat, it's good. And out here in western Oklahoma, a lot of the pronghorns are in wheat, and that meat is good. But those old prairie goats out there in Wyoming, they're not much fit to eat.
So once again, testify what Johnny said. I shot a New Mexico antelope, and they said they were nasty. But once again, they were on the sagebrush.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't on no wheat. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, bears eating huckleberries is real good. That might be true.
Sure.
I think if I think it's all in what they eat. I mean, you can tell. Like, I tell you what, I've deer hunted in western Oklahoma, and I've deer hunted here, and I truly think that now my wife is probably going to argue with me on this, but I think that the deer meat from those wheat-fed deer out there, those wheat field deer, is better than the acorn deer that we have over this way. But it's still not bad. It's just that I think it's scotch better. So
You ever had like corn-fed deer? Like out of Iowa.
do what?
Have you ever had corn-fed deer?
Yeah, the corn
Like
we
out of
feed 'em.
Iowa.
The corn we feed them, I guess.
No. I meant literal out of the field.
No, we don't. We've never been. I've never hunted anywhere close that was close enough to any kind of a cornfield to be able to actually have what they call a real corn-fed deer. I mean, we feed quite a bit of corn, but I don't know if you'd call that corn-fed.
No, that ain't what I meant.
Because there's too many acorns.
Right.
And
Same here. They eat acorns. Here, anyway.
yeah, they'll leave corn for acorns. If acorns dropping, they'll leave corn. They won't eat it.
And around here, they know corn is dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They see a pile of corn or a
And Brian's sitting here going.
feeder. They know what it is.
Yeah, they know what it is.
They know what's
Brian's sitting here going, how did we get over on that?
What a Tim.
Yeah, Tim Mason. James
Hey,
Hall.
Tim.
James Hall, I did not receive a message from you. My messenger with your account says it's empty. So if you have something you want to send me, you got to redo it. I sent you a message based on what I have.
Yeah, if Tony and Angie move to Northeast Oklahoma, they won't even have to ask permission to use their see where they are in rotation for the one deer stand that people can use over that way.
Oh my God. I told him I'm just gonna sit on the porch. I don't need no deer stand.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you got you hunt, you got the same deer stand Christine's got going on.
But no, seriously, I got a video of me sighting in my crossbow. I'm a doe this year.
Yeah.
It's been years since I went.
Now
Yeah.
you were sighting in what now?
Crossbow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I put a stand up. We got a power line cut that runs through part of our down there where our deer camp is. We got 1,500 acres down there. We got a power line cut that runs down through it, and I've always wanted to stand on the edge of that power line cut because you can see forever up and down that thing, and they, it's between two big blocks of woods.
Right.
And so I put a stand up there today.
Yeah.
So I've got one on it. It's going to be absolutely it won't be good for muzzleloader or bow, but when pew season or whatever you want to call it comes around, it'll be good to go. So I'm gonna hit that one up whenever that comes around because I've always wanted to do it. We had a guy down there that was hunting down there, and he got off and he went somewhere else, and I thought, well, I'm going to go up there and set me a stand right along it because he never did that. I told him 100 times. I said, if I was you, I'd put one right here on this power line cut and watch this thing. And he never did. So I'm gonna be the first one to ever do it. So we'll see what happens.
Good evening, Todd.
Texting each other.
No, I was trying to figure out why I can't get the branding off.
What, the powered by StreamYard?
The branding off of our names because we all know who everybody is.
Yeah, but everybody out there don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Everybody in this chat knows who we is.
No. I guarantee that
Somebody that doesn't.
right up here, I'm gonna find them up here.
I don't know
I
Todd.
had no idea who I was.
Well, you know,
Todd LaHoynes?
Todd
Yeah,
Ledge.
that was the one from Oklahoma City, because I've never seen their name anywhere.
No, Todd Ledge. Well, okay, there's Todd Legends, and he just got in here. The one from Oklahoma City is Tim Kalos. I have to see it.
Him. Must be way back.
Castellano, I think.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah, he was dealing
Tim
with
Costello. Yep. I'm pretty sure that they didn't know who I was.
no.
I've never seen
come
that
up
name.
last week.
Hey, Wanda.
You were nowhere to be seen last week. That's why they didn't know who you were.
Because
We know you don't have to explain nothing.
Yeah, I know everybody's, I just hope nobody thinks I'm mad at them or anything like that just because I'm not in the live. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not.
I cried all last week.
No, you didn't.
I couldn't stop.
I went back and kind
because
of
I thought you were
looked at your
all
replay. And you had all kinds of company last week. You were good.
Yeah, I was good, John.
Hey, I'm usually not in lives after ours. I go in there and go straight to bed.
Yeah.
I believe that, Pooch.
I do.
I believe
He don't give one iota.
I don't, man. I go in there and crash out, and get up early and head out.
Yeah.
But I had to come with Brian tonight, his birthday. So
Right.
No, I was not texting with Pooch.
when?
Christine just accused us of texting each other during the
Oh.
live.
If I could find property on a lake that would allow animals, I would move right now.
Who is the camp dude? Oh no.
The camp dude.
Yeah, that's what Christine was asking a minute. Who's the camp dude?
Probably talking about me.
Oh, is it that camp dude?
Still awake, Pooch.
I don't see him.
I'm barely
Camo.
awake.
Camo, dude. Camo.
I don't
See?
see the comment, but thanks for coming in.
I'm barely awake.
Yeah.
Barely awake. Dexter's never awake.
Dexter, how was I doing?
Yeah, what's Puppy? What's he doing over there?
He's doing pretty good.
Doing that dog's life thing.
Doing that nothing.
Good night, James.
Every time,
good night,
I try to show him to somebody, he always looks like I just beat on him or something. I didn't beat him.
Wow. Wow.
Is he adapting pretty well, Brian?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You wouldn't think it. Without any time I put a camera on him, he starts looking like he's miserable or something. Don't you?
Oh man.
I love this dog.
The dog did kind of look like he needed Sarah McLaughlin a little bit.
Maybe that's my next short. I'll put Sarah McLaughlin. Hold my dog. No, he was acting really spunky. We were running around outside, and he was jumping up on the decorative statues my mom's got up and everything. And I was like, I haven't seen you that spunky yet.
Boy, the wind is ramping up bad here right now. I can hear it. And it's got to be pretty windy to hear it through this house.
Mm-hmm. Much action out here yet, but it'll come. I'll sleep through it anyway. Always do.
You're one of them people. Whenever a tornado's coming, you just go to bed and you go, well.
Yep.
Me too.
If it's my
Freddie will
time,
tell
I
me
was meant to go.
That's right. And Pretty will tell me what all happened, and she goes, "You didn't wake up?" I'm like, "No."
I love to sleep during thunderstorms. I don't know about a freaking tornado.
If I die, I die. I know where I'm going.
Exactly.
I ain't worried about it. I'm good.
So the China garden shed might blow away.
China.
Oh, boy.
The
Oh.
Chinese garden shed we put up might blow away.
You bought a Chinese garden shed?
Well, if you buy anything that's prefab, it says Craftsman on it, but I guarantee it was made in
China.
China.
That's made out of genuine Chinesium.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is so him, Johnny.
That is.
Yep. Pooch, he just passed right out and say,
I
"Well,
don't know
I'm
nothing.
still here. I'm still here in the morning whenever I wake up."
Yep. I don't know
nuclear
nothing.
bomb.
Actually, a thunderstorm will put me to sleep. I love it.
I love the sound of rain on it. I would, I tell you what, whenever it comes time to roof this house, I'm thinking we ought to put a metal roof on it
Yeah.
because I actually love the sound of
I hate
rain
it.
on a metal roof.
I
You
hate
would
it.
have to strip it right down to the bare sub roof because they did my roof and it's got all the insulation of everything and it just sounds like the like, come on. I want it because I have a metal roof now and it doesn't
Yeah.
sound like I wanted it to sound at all.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
You're not Wanda.
I'm the only one that doesn't like the sound of rain on a metal roof. I don't want to hear all that noise.
You don't like to hear it?
There's somebody out there that's miserable enough to not like that.
Oh, I love the sound of rain on the roof.
My dad does.
Pooch has
My
to
dad
go out
does.
and sit in the banyo to get that.
Yep.
Good night, Tish.
Nice rain.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, man.
How are you? Amy, I'm sorry I missed your live. I was explaining to them. If
You don't
I'm
love
not
us.
in people's lives, it's because I've been deer hunting. I just got home a little bit ago. I'm heading out again after tomorrow. So that's just the way it is right now.
Well, I'm going to go live from the deer stand.
Hi.
I'm going to go live from the deer stand.
Yeah, we did that last year. Me and I went live and Ginger was on there.
Yeah.
And she was in a stand in Georgia and I was in a stand here in Oklahoma. And that's before, it was bow season here. So I had a bow and it was gun season there. And she never showed it on that live, but it's on a live. You can make a video and you can shoot things and you can show your weapon, but on a live, that's a big no-no because they're afraid of what you might like. Say you weren't feeling the best one day and you just like, you know what I'm saying? So they don't want those on there. And we didn't realize that, but luckily she never showed what she had and they didn't care that I had a bow. So it was all right. But I'll tell you what, doing a live from a deer stand kind of bites because you're trying to be real quiet and you're just kind of whispering into, it's not very good. 6 days to vote. Do your civic duty if you're registered to vote. Barbara Hopkins said that. Yep.
That's right.
Yep. I'm gonna go vote tomorrow.
Should hopefully have the
I'm
right. We should hopefully have the right president by this time next week.
I voted Friday.
Yeah, our early voting started today, and
I voted last week.
It's not available here, so we'll do it. It's no big deal.
I'm
We
gonna
don't
vote.
we don't have to stand in too much of a line for us.
I'm gonna vote tomorrow, and I think Christine's gonna try to vote maybe Saturday. Saturday is the last day of early voting. You hear that? Last day.
Yeah. I think Pretty's going to go try to vote too this
I'm
Friday.
wearing a trash bag when I vote. Christine said.
So when I voted, it was real hard to tell who, was voting for who.
Mhm.
But yeah, you should wear a trash bag.
If you're wearing a trash bag, you probably know.
I just hope they don't drag it on for a month.
Oh, they will.
Day.
They've already said that nobody will know on the day of. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them 2 or 3 days later, and they found a bunch of ballots over here, and they,
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
God.
there was somewhere that had a ballot box that got burned.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard about that.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Todd Legend has pretty much said that the deer wouldn't worry about it because you'd be on the live and you wouldn't be paying attention. At least that's what I got out of it.
Yeah. Worried about me hitting anything, Todd? You ought to watch one of my videos, bud. I don't have much of a problem with that.
Yeah. Same here. Just watch this up.
Johnny would be sitting there blabbling on his live going, yeah, I got him.
That's one thing I take pride in the fact that I'm fairly proficient with whatever I've got around me, generally.
Same here. You know what? Now that I'm filming, and now that I'm gonna try to film this hunt, I take an appreciation for those old timers who put out those VHSs
Yeah.
and filmed those hunts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Making it home is in here.
And
Howdy, Lauren. Good to see you. Lauren, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna apologize to you right now. I'm gonna be on the replay crew on your deal tomorrow night because I'll be Friday night because I will be down in the mountains.
Well, now her and Amy can stop crying.
how high up do you go, Johnny?
How high up do I go?
Yeah. In the tree.
Oh, in the tree?
Yeah.
Usually I'm about 16 to 18 feet.
So you ain't one of those guys that like you're 30 foot up.
Well, whenever I have been 30 foot up, but whenever you're bow hunting, it puts your shot angle at too steep of an angle most of the time. And I tell you what, it's really funny. I was down on I got drawn in for the McAllister Army Ammunition Plant deer hunt, and I went down there. It's 9:59, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
So Old Man King's.
When you conclude,
Everybody going over there. Hey,
I'll be
Peter.
there later.
But,
Johnny, or Christine said you won't even be in your own live.
yeah, my feet was 6 feet off the ground because that was the tallest tree there. And
Oh my gosh.
I did pretty good. But Ryder went to that. Yep. I've gotten, I think, 7 deer out of there, Amy. But anyway.
Alrighty, people. It is 10 o'clock Central, and you're going to want to be heading over to Old Man King Homestead. That's Peter, and see what he's got going on. I want to thank everybody that came in on my chat and my moderators for protecting my channel. And thank you so much for you fine folks that came in on my panel. And we'll see you again next week, Wednesday, 9 o'clock Central. Bye for now.
Happy
Bye,
birthday,
everybody.
Brian.
My happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Birthday. Thank you.